Alright, good evening. We're back again. And we still need to fix some of our smelting. Oh, first let's go and put down a... where was it? Saw dark spots. Hmm. We just saw the lead smelting and now I can't find it anymore. I'll just do it like this. Lead. Sure. So we're pretty chill stream today. Just gonna fix some stuff. Maybe do some reorganizing. Yep, we forgot to put down a new radar. Think. And we're here. Oh, this is tightly packed together. Alright, I think that this was where I gave up last night. Like, I saw this and I was like, oh god, no, please. So let's see how much space we would need if we wanted to make a different station over here. Or one more stop over here. So we'd have to go like this. That's not too bad. We can do that. We could even fit it in right now. Like, I'm not going to, but we technically could. Right? If you do this. I just think it's going to be the stacker actually. So first of all, let's move all of you up. Yes, let's move all of this up to like here. That means we don't need these anymore. Oh, it's going this way. Okay. This all means that this has to go. Interesting. So this is the alignment. Well, now this has to go here. So let's see if we can not move these ones up as well. Cut. Wait, is that correct? What? Why is there hot air in here? There should be water in here, right? Oh god, we... I doesn't even allow that. These need to be aligned. Ah, that doesn't fit. That doesn't fit. Let's fit in the 2 and put the 1 on the other side, maybe? Like this would fit. Right? If you do this, or this. Let's do this. And this has to be a splitter. Have to move these up here. Need to move you up here. It's always interesting having to move stuff. It leads to like weird types of problems. So this was the old hot air stuff. Wait, why was it even... never mind. So why is there hot air going up here? Does this need hot air? This does need hot air. We'll redo that. This one we can keep. So now we just have to move all of this. And have it somehow line up with this. There you go. And this just needs a splitter. So sand and borax, right? Sand and borax. Okay, that's correct. Don't need this one anymore. Wait, these are not... Oh, they are aligned. Man, wow, it looks like they're totally off, but... Huh. Copy you, remove you, replace... Zinc plate hot air input. Not the fun part, oh god. Okay. Wait, am I... Oh, right, of course I'm out of belt because they dumped everything in here. Okay, so you are out of power. Oh, that sucks. That's why we did that. Okay, so these are powered again. They're just missing the molten zinc because, and they're also missing the hot air. So what's this missing? It's missing the heavy oil. That's correct because it's right here. You need to go up here. that's the heavy oil again. We can dump all of this in here. That's always a good way to get rid of that. So what's this piping? What's this supposed to be? Water. Oh, okay, so this is that one now. Right. That's annoying. That's really annoying. Let's first do this then. Why is this always such a pain? Ah, because this one's one off. Okay, there you go. Okay, so I think, except for the hot air, everything is working again. Put the radar. Get a bit of a pump. Actually, this is a perfect spot for a tank. So this is the hot air pipe. And it also has to go over here. That actually works out pretty well. So now all we need is a actual train. Grab this until you have this does 2, so we'll do this, and then we'll go over here, empty, go. Right, let's go check it out, make sure that everything's actually working. Because we did like move a lot of things, so. Oh, and then we still need to fix the stacker. That's because that one's completely broken now. I want to do this without the actual belts, but whatever, we'll see what happens. Oh god, look at this mess. Okay. Oh wait, we need to have this one. Please go over here. So this is the least that we need, and this doesn't fit. Okay. Perfect. So now we can fit a train in this block, can fit a train in this block, and can fit one in here. That's what you always want. You want to be able to at least, like if you have any rail block, it always has to be big, wow, big enough to hold a train. So we've got hot air in here. This has got hot air. Got plenty of splint. It's not, doesn't have borax. I think we. Oh, it's not loading the. Never mind. It's just not loading the borax. It has the borax. That's fine. Let's take this. This has this. This doesn't have the molten iron. Okay, so we messed up a pipe over here. Yep. Okay, this is now connected. So I don't think we even need all of these anymore. Like, not this many. Oh, this has to go up, of course. Because this recipe was changed, but I don't know. It's like, it'll get bottlenecked and it'll stop and then it's good. Okay, so that's the zinc one fixed. Now all we need to do is iron and copper. And then we should be done. Let's head on over to the iron plates. I think this one at least will be easy. Because I think this one is just like molten in, iron out. I hope so. Well, this is small at least. So yeah, this just requires hot. Okay, so this is going to be a slight problem though. Because we have the tank over here. So let's actually start by moving this up. I want to move everything up. And then we're just going to pump everything from this tank into a new tank. And then we can move the station to so we can have some hot air in here. So let's start by cutting off everything over here and going. Yeah, that's high enough. Those pipes are connected. These will be connected. Got these now. Oh, of course that doesn't line up. Should have figured. Let's actually put a pump in here. Just so we can do this, and then we can just cut this one for a second. So we just need this to power so we can empty this thing over in here. Because it would be a waste to just like randomly dump all of this molten iron, right? Nice and empty. There we go. Wait, not this one yet, and actually not this one yet, because now we still need to move the actual station. So the construction drones got an update today. Seems to fix the issues that were there with the railways. Very interesting that. Go over here. No. Why would you go over here? Okay, now you just need a power pole. This is actually misaligned, but okay, that's fine. We'll have to redo this one. And this will be the iron plate hot air input. Oh, this is slightly annoying. Let's move this one up at least. We can just take it over here. That's fine. Now this one can go. Oh, we're just out of power over here. That's as expected actually. So now we just need the sand casting, which is right there, and the hot air, which we're going to set up now. Alright, so I think with that should be iron. And once that's fixed, then we could just do the copper one, and then we should be good actually. Okay, let's check if it's actually working. Hot air going in here. These are going again. They're making more plates. Let's wait for the first one. There we go. Perfect. So iron fixed. Let's head over to the copper. Not over here, please. Why is it trying to go through this thing? I guess it set a path and then it'll keep trying to finish that one. Look at all of these trains waiting. Oh, I probably should have not set it to this station. Over here, please. This one's actually running low. Wait, what the hell's this? Oh, that's me. Jesus Christ. Please go here. I think this is on the to-do list because I'm not sure if this if that train is bringing enough biomass to keep this going. We might just have to like set up a small biomass production like in here. But let's fix the actual hot air first. That's what we came here for. So we're outputting the tailings right here. I wonder if you have the room. So this one will definitely have to go up, but at least this one does not have any issues in terms of like saved stuff. Just gonna cut off the power for a sec. And this one. Okay. Now we can copy. No. We might have to actually, please go here. Let's remove you. Set you over here. I think we've got, oh yeah, we've got room. Okay, let's set up like one or two more stations on the top. Careful because there's 100% going to be a training coming here. Oh, one of these is not aligned, it seems. Oh, this one. Yep. Yes, these are all okay. Alright, so plenty of space now. All we have to do is actually move the copper station. It's going to be interesting though, because the moment we move this, the other trains will start coming in. Let's copy this. Let's remove this and let's send you over here. So what is this piping? This piping is still working. Okay. This is... Oh, this is this copper output. That's right, that's right. That's horrible, but I don't know. Can we do this? Oh, we can actually do this. Okay, let's not do that one then. One higher, please. Okay, radar over here. This is now the copper station. Wait, how many? Look at that. We've got 8 trains gunning for this thing. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so we've got enough. Okay, so we've got tailings going in here, going out, overflowing in there. These are the copper lines. To help if we would go into the station and not out. So this is the other copper, which can go right in here. And this is the sand, I believe. Yes, this is the sand that we're sending off to the sand casting. Okay. So it's all powered. It's just missing things. Right, that's missing everything because there's no hot air incoming. So where was the original hot air here in this build? Probably over here, right? Yeah. So this is the only spot that has it, so we probably have to move it all the way down here. So we'll go like this. So this is going to be copper plate hot air input. Oh, missed. Let's set up the train while we build the rest. Let's actually set you to full. So they have to go up here. And this can go. So now we just wait for the hot air train to arrive. And then hopefully everything should start working again. Did we send... Oh wait, we never sent it off. We never did send it off. Please go. Well, let's hope this works, because if it does, then we're... I think we fixed every single hot air recipe that we had. We might have to do a little check, just to... like, wait, how would we check this actually? We could try the beast finder thing. Like, maybe that would help us find all the spots that hot air is being produced, even if the recipe doesn't work anymore. Let's see if that works. I'm guessing no, but you never know. Oop, what? No. It might not work because it might start looking for a recipe. Clear. Find. So this is where it's used. This is where it's used. Oh, have we done steel? Oh, we might have to go up to steel. That's the iron. Oh, we forgot to put the thing in iron. Oh, here. Oh no, this is the messed up one. Oh, I actually found out what's wrong with this one. So this is not working because the coke oven gas that we're making over here, these are set to the old recipe, and apparently the output from that is not the exact one that we need right now, so it doesn't see it as correct basically. So let's see, copper we did, zinc we did, steel we already did, iron we already did. These are the producing ones. Lead we totally did. Tin we did. Any other ones? Nothing in the base either. Okay, nice. So once this is working, everything should be good. Come on. Wait, what? What's it waiting for? It's right here. What? Why is it not going? Oh, we probably messed up here. Oh, we forgot the. Ooh, we might have forgotten those on several stations actually. Hmm. So this is all properly done. So we should head over to these two next, just to make sure that we give them some radars. Okay, let's go and check if the copper's flowing again. Wait, did we tank this? No, we didn't tank it. Oh god. I always forget the tanks. Fill it up. This does look kind of nice though. This has been a pretty nice build. This is all going. Yep, there we go. Copper plate is being produced again. So all we need to do here is actually change out the. We probably could have fixed it easier. Well, not easier, but by removing this this thing. All right. So they'll start moving. Then some of the rejects will start going in here again, and they'll give us a few extra copper plates. Nice. So I think with that, we did every single one of the hot air fixes that we wanted to do. Let's head over here. And set up a radar. Wait, why is this? Oh, this might have been the same thing. Why is this train waiting actually? Oh, we left the train in here. That's not very smart. Okay, we forgot to set up a radar. Okay, we can head next door. I thought I saw a train, but that was not even close. But you can follow me, drone, while I go over here. Good luck keeping up with the train. There you are. Nice. So now this one's back on the radar. And I think we fixed every single one of our things. Let's check if we did the setups correctly. Yep, the signals are correct. Over here, we checked the signals there because that was the last one we did. There's a production. It's the LED. Yes, the signals are correct. It's already full. Oh, this one. Oh, the tin doesn't have a radar either. So let's head over to the tin. Whatever, any of them are fine. So I saw some speculation on the Discord today. Oh, that's actually interesting. That there might be some biomass changes coming up, like biomass fuel changes. I'm not sure how far they actually went in it. Like, I get it. Right now, like biomass is super easy to produce and it's the same fuel value as coal. But man, that would suck for our base because we, we are using biomass just about everywhere. Okay, nice. All of them fixed. Let's head back to the base, dump some stuff, and then go and see about setting up uh, that local biomass production for the copper. So we're not reliant on that output train. I want to dump some stuff because we're carrying around so much. Could have a quick look to see how many large power poles we made. Because maybe at this point it's just going to be good just to carry around a bunch of them and place them as we go. Depending on how many there are in the chest now, right now, of course. So first of all, let's just dump some of the rails. Because we've got way too many on them on us. I'm just going to clear my inventory a bit. I know I'll need them again eventually, but right now I just want as much inventory space as we can get. We want this, can have these, can have the sticks. Now this is actually enough space. Alright, I'm very curious. Oh wow, we actually have... Look, we have leftover niobium plate. It's probably just the production of these power poles that is going really slow, right? Let's grab all of them. How many is this? Wait, can I see how many it is? I've got... I've got almost 1400. That's a good amount. Right, so... Biomass for copper. I'm just gonna make enough to have it handled locally, And then anything we import will be priority over the rest. So let's see. It only needs 2. That's kind of low. Yep. Okay, we only need 1.91 biomass, so that's nice. We can set up a recipe. Show hidden. I always, oh God, how do I keep falling for the guar every single time? Matrix solver, please. I'll use this. Actually, are we making? We could actually use some of the stone from here to make the build smaller. Really? I wonder why it doesn't like. Oh, maybe because we're using the stone. Let's change to this one. No. Huh. I wonder why it doesn't like this. Oh, maybe because there's also water in the other thing? So let's unlink. Wait, why is there a separate water thing? Please go. That's just dumb. 1.91. Okay, so let's set this to 2. Hello? Why is this? Oh, we did. Okay, I'm not sure why I removed that. To something goes back in here, goes back in here, goes back in there. It's being really weird at the moment. There. Okay, that's better. So pump jack, 4 of these, 1 of these, 1 of these. Okay. We've done this a million times at this point. We've got these, we've got the pump jacks, we have the furnace, and we have the composter. Okay. We have belts, we have pipes, we have power poles. That should be enough belt. Splitters, underground, things. Okay. I'm hoping I can do a lot of like random little fixes like this today. Oh, our bots have kind of stalled. Oh, right, because I think we saw that the rubber stalled. We might have to want to check in on the rubber. The copper. Oh, this is such a this is such a nice station because it's so easy to find because it's so big. Clear. Oh, whoops. Whatever. We've built the setup so many times. I don't have to look at the thing. So we've got some room over here, got some room here, but this seems to be the best spot. Just looking at the current situation. Let's say that they're over here. This would actually work as well because we have the water right there. And then we don't have to belt the biomass like that far. it's nice to watch this like work at full speed. It was a good build. What the hell is happening here? Oh, that was the old thing. So where are you going? You're doing this. Alright, let's set up one more and move it to go here. Now we need 4 of these. I remember when I thought these were big buildings, and now I think they're just like totally normal. It's weird how quickly you get used to that, right? Wait, so did I turn off the construction drones? Did I dump them somewhere? What the hell? Where are my construction drones? Did I dump them in a box? What? Are they in here? Like, did I accidentally put them into one of these things? I'm not seeing them. Oh, there's one. Oh god, but oh, they were probably all placing power poles. That's so stupid. Let's do this one. That's great. So this is the biomass, right? Yeah. So what we're going to do... Wait, this is biomass, right? Or is this a sand casting? This is the biomass, damn it. So we somehow need to get our biomass over here. So let's say we output it from here. I guess this would kind of work. And the priority input is the right side. So that's going to be our biomass. Oh, we forgot to bring any moss. Oh, that's not very smart. Okay, well, we'll set it up as well as we can right now. You're going down. You're going into a composter. Biomass comes out. Gets split. Half will go down here. Into our build, and the rest will go into a furnace. Where are you? Close. We could just do this. Outputs, outputs. Ah, it has to be here. Okay, so I think if you get some moss, then this build will work. Wonder if we have any builds nearby that we can steal some moss from. Although I guess base is like probably super close. Let's just go to the base. Oh god, the boss are going to be so busy just putting down power poles like the entire day. So we're going to be running like half without bots a lot of the time because they'll be constantly splitting off. Let's just actually turn them off for a bit because I don't want to wait for them once I'm somewhere. Okay, so we're almost done. Probably good because the biomass is probably running out. I really like the idea of using byproducts in other builds, but then still having local production in case the byproducts um, get stopped because the other production is stopped because it's no longer getting used. Like it's good to have fallback systems, right? Not to be too reliant on something being produced non-stop. That's currently my biggest problem with the hot air stuff. That it requires you to be using all of the coke, and I might not be using all of the coke, so I'm probably going to set up the other hot air setup um, as well, the ones that I'm going to make from oil and from the other stuff and from the coke oven gas. Um, but I'm going to use that as like that'll be priority. But if that runs out, we'll just use the hot air from the other setup. So we're going to have two ways to get it. That probably seems like the best way to go about it. Oh, nice. That's a lot of power poles again. We came here to get moss. That's it. Almost forgot. We came to get moss, and I also came here to check out why there's no more radars being made. Radars? Rubber. Jeez. Radars. So what's happening over here? Oh! I did not realize we were using hot air over here. Okay. Oh, that's very interesting. Um, right. Well, let's kill you, first of all. Ha. Huh. Oh, that's really interesting. I think ideally I want this to go down to the bus. And then we'll just have a tiny hot air setup somewhere down here. Oh, we could just have it up here actually. Oh boy. So we want some bricks. Let's do this, this, and then the old this. Get some bricks. Wait, what was the actual setup? I completely forgot again. What's the old... What's this one? So we've got bricks going into one of these with some pressurized air. Okay. Pretty sure we've got some of these. Oh. Yep, we've got them on us. Oh, right, because we destroyed all of the other ones. So you're going to make hot air from bricks. Shouldn't be very hard. Let's give it slightly more space, because then we can set up a pressure pump right here. Okay, and this should hopefully fix our rubber production. It doesn't matter if it's slow, it just needs some hot air again. Is this thing really that slow? Oh, we need more hot, we need more pressurized air. Okay, okay, okay. So it's using 10 bricks for every 100 air. That's fine. We're making plenty of bricks. And we're not using that much rubber anyway. And if we run out of stone, we'll just grab a different stone patch, right? Not a big problem. Right, so we actually fixed the rubber. Did we set up a thing over here? Oh no, we're going to make one in the rail block. That's fine. We did this. Well, we're going to finish that as we are going off to our copper smelting again. But whatever. Random boxes. Oh wait. Oops. That was not a random box. That was a box that actually had everything it needed. I'm so sorry. I saw this box. I was like, oh, this is like some random chest. What's this doing here? No. See, this is a random chest. Those we pick up. Oh, this one too. Is this soil? Yep, whatever. Gonna throw it into the network. We'll see what happens. Let's head on over to our copper. Huh. Surprising. I should probably be keeping a bunch of lamps with me too. Hmm. I guess we're good. Are they enabled or disabled? Oh, I guess I disabled them. No. Oh wait, they're all like planting random power poles again. Okay, sure, whatever. Do your thing, but I don't mind. Man, I really think this is one of the best builds that I did. It just looks nice. Okay. Biomass. Making CO2. Probably to input priority the, not input, output priority the left side. Hey, it's the bots again. So we've got it. We've got local biomass production here now. So what should be the next thing? Change sand casting recipe to salt water. That's not that high on the priority. Let's see if there's something like that's super easy. I guess most of these are pretty easy. Um, I kind of tempted to just do this one. Just like make this like a completely brain dead episode of power poles and real blocks. So these don't have power at the moment. This does. Yeah, we probably want to actually let's just go and walk over to the power actually. Okay, so these have power now. So technically we can start. No, I'm not gonna start cutting the small power poles just yet. I'm too scared of like killing some power thing. Because if you look here, like once we start seeing those blocks everywhere, that's when we can rest. That's when we can start taking down the all of these stupid things. I wonder what's the fastest way to do this. Like trains are too fast for the bots to keep up with. But this is kind of slow. But driving would be like so dangerous. Like such a big chance of me just hitting or getting hit by a train. While we're here, let's set up a block to the left and the right. We might not have enough rails for it, we'll see. But might as well go and make this a nice square block. How much rail does one rail block need? 1100. Uh, okay, so we can only do one. That's too bad. Oh, we can dump the rest of this by making this big enough. Nice. Block. Just so we can get the power poles here. Yeah, so we're missing just a little bit of rails to finish the rightmost block, but that's okay. We'll place as much as we can. God, I still need to get used to just seeing these power poles actually being made. Like we spent so much time without them that it's really weird right now that I can finally get power everywhere without having to drag all these stupid power lines. Come on, kill some stuff for me. Huh, we actually finished it. That's weird. Like the thing says it needs 1100 real, and then we do it with like 600 or 700. Very strange. So those four will make once we can. There must be a better way of doing this, right? This does look kind of cool though. Gotta admit. I like seeing this real grid or this like net like power grid on the map now. Looks rather nice. Good to see that our syngas production is still working correctly and it's all backed up. That's what we like to see. Those are all connected. I kind of want to get some extra rails just so we can lay down some rail blocks too while we do this. So let's go and grab some. And see what happens to our bots when they do this. So yeah, I'm thinking today, tomorrow, like random cleanup, and then we might start looking into the next circuits or something. Well, we probably want to plan out plan out the science, and then based on that, we'll start deciding how many circuits we want. But yeah, that's probably going to be the next step. Getting advanced circuits so we can make some Mark II buildings. Should be good. Should be good. God, we have so much random crap. Rails. Guess we will get those extra signals. And off we go. Yeah, let's finish these. Right? Just so we'll have a... ideally I'd finish this. And then this. Let's finish these four first. Let's go over here, I guess. Oh man. Not the most exciting of stuff, but hey, we gotta get this done, right? Okay, now we would just wait for the bots to arrive again. They'll be on their way. Can we see them on the map? I think we should be able to see them on the map. Okay, so we did this, and we need to do all of that. This is not going to be a one stream thing. So yeah, I'm going to finish these blocks, build as much of this as I can. Might actually landfill this in. Yeah, so today let's see if we can finish this entire thing at least. Come on, bots. Get over here, please. Oh, Jesus. It's actually how lazy you get with bots, right? You're so used to just pointing at something and being like, okay, make this, and then right now, nothing's happening. Quite annoying. Hello, bots. Where the hell are they? Like, how far away are they? They're still not here. Oh, there they go. There they come. Jesus. They must have driven all the way from there. Okay, we have to turn them off the next time we go to the base because this is undoable otherwise. I mean, I guess this way they will do some random power pulls, but that's gonna just slow us down so much. Should start seeing them. Yep, here are the first ones. There they are. Finally, they've arrived. Let's give them a whole bunch of work. Block, 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 block. Yep. Right, that's looking good. Let's place the block here as well. Get some more trees. Because trees are still the enemy. They're the only enemy since we don't have any biters. Oh, we never finished the power balls on the left side. Okay. Block over here. Wait, did we never finish this? Oh, it's just the power balls. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Where was our train? We dumped it somewhere down. There it is. Get over here. Oh, we're missing the ones right over here. Let's turn you off. And let's head over to this side. So fitting in power poles is nice, but the biggest thing right now is just getting the rail grid like as a actual like full on square all around the base. Hey, good evening. How are you doing? Well, I've got some good news for you. Look at this. Look at this. Isn't this beautiful? Just ignore the top side. But just look at this. Don't you just want to keep staring at this? You're back for quite the exciting stream because I've been doing some fixes for the hot air stuff, um, and now I'm just making real blocks and placing power poles. I'm just gonna do parts of it today. Oh, nice. So, what's the job gonna be? It's always good to have something lined up, right? Get yourself a bit of pocket change, something to save up for whatever you wanna go and buy. Okay, so just like dealing with phone calls, like taking notes, connecting to other people that are in there, that type of stuff. Because there's probably not much physical like reception going on at the moment, right? Well, I guess it depends on the company. Oh, it's missing some. Oh, that's pretty good. It's always nice when you get like some summer job where you're like, oh wait, this is actually like like proper income and not some horrible thing that basically just is like the most minimal of minimal wages. I mean, that's the difference, right, between going from like a like small part-time job to uh like something I don't know more professional. Nah, not the part like that's the wrong word. Because part-time job can be totally like yeah, like unskilled to skilled, for example. Oh, the unskilled man. There's so many words that are just like wrong. Like unskilled is not correct either. Ah, man. I mean, you get what I mean, though. But that's good. But when are you gonna start? Yeah, like yeah, but that type of work is usually pretty uh well, it depends on the office environment, but it can be pretty chill. Oh, Wednesday. Oh, that's pretty soon. So have you got anything planned with the money, or are you just gonna be saving it? Are you hoping for like I don't know, going on holidays at some point, or buying something with it? Because I remember like the first time I got some like decently paying summer job, um, I already knew exactly where every cent of my money was going to go. Yeah, like I've done summertime jobs where it's just like the most boring thing you could imagine. Um, but hey, you just have to think about what you're doing it for, right? You know that you're making a decent salary and that you're going to be spending it on something good at some point. Plus, it always looks good on your resume to have done like some work in the summer. So it's good for your future too. Ooh, buying a car, huh? Yeah, that's that'll eat through your money. And saving's good. Saving is always good. Like well, even right now, like with low like interest rates. Oh man, yeah, um like the worst I've done was basically it was a factory where you had to do what do you call it? Basically, um, man, what's it called? Uh, like construction line work. Like basically, you basically had like a belt, as in here, with things coming there. You had to pick it up, like screw two or three things together, put it back on, get the next one, and you'd be doing the same damn handling for like 8 hours a day. It was the most boring thing I've ever done. Oh, it was like horrible. What do you call that? Assembly line. That's it. Assembly line. I got lucky though because the year after I managed to get a job at the same company, but that time it was in the what's it called? Christ. Uh, it was what do you call that? Like the logistic basically. Um, mm, 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 mm. I basically had to go back into the warehousing and grab the items from all over the warehouse so other people could start doing the assembly line stuff. And that was way more interesting, for me at least. Oh, we should have brought some landfill. Really? We already burned through it? Oh, roofer does sound slightly exciting. If you like, did you actually had to go on top of a roof? Because man, every time I see that, I just get God. Like I don't have a fear of heights in so much, but if I see people climbing that high, that's still you wouldn't find me up there. Oh God, that would not be for me at all. Oh man, we did not bring enough rails at all. So we can do one more, then go to the right, and then finish those blocks. Oh Jesus Christ, no. Yeah, that's. Oh, I'd get anxiety from that. Jesus. Yeah, people can get a bit loose in terms of like safety depending on the type of company that you're with. Like they are just super strict or they're super loose. It's like it feels like there's not really much of a like an overlap. I can imagine, yeah. Oh man, it's kind of part of the culture, right? Yeah, at least like that's my impression of it. Like I like not backed up by any type of facts or anything. It's just my impression. Yeah, people love their booze. Oh god, we're out of rails already. I still need to do all of this. Oh man, I could not do that at all. I'll tell you right now. I'm glad that I'm just working like inside. Well, I did have one nice outside job at one point though. It was a um, outdoor museum, like an open air museum. Um, and the first year I worked there, I was basically someone doing the like guiding cars to their parking spots, and that was amazing. That was like super. It was pretty low stress. Like everyone else that was working there was really nice. Um, we were out in the sun. It was pretty good. Like wasn't too hot. The pay was good, and I eventually managed to get into like a better paying part of the job later on, like actually inside the museum. So that was a really nice stepping stone. Oh god, yeah. Like I have an uncle that did construction work his entire life, and man, this was a super cool museum because it's open air, and what they did is they basically have they bring in like old buildings from all over the country and like rebuild them inside over there. And then they have people that are basically acting out how people used to live at the age of like those the people that would live in that building. So it's every time you had a break, you would just go inside the museum and you could just look around while you ate your lunch. It's really nice. And like I said, the pay was very good as well. And the best part of that is because it's a museum, they were open all the damn time. So if you wanted to work during Christmas or Easter or whatever, you could, and you'd get like 200% pay, and it was the best. It's the best part-time job I ever found. So much better than delivering newspapers. God, I did that for a while, but ugh. I was surprisingly close to home as well. Wait, why is the rail production stopped? Because the solder is stopped. Why is the solder stopped? I know, but it's like the job that everyone starts with, right? Because it's just such a easy thing to. Oh my god, we ran out of hot air over here too. Wow! Oh, just all of our hot air setups are destroyed at the moment. Wait, let's actually check. Are our bricks holding up? How's our bricks doing? Totally fine. All right, so then let's change you to this one. Oh, that sucks. We're out of. Oh, we're just totally out of solder right now, which means we're out of rails. So we need to find some bricks and get them in here. Oh, you should have seen last night's stream. That was a God, I was getting super frustrated at some point because like not so much having to change the things around. Like I knew it was coming. Um, but it was so I did the new setup with the hot coke gas um, that you can use. However, it just would not work, and I could not figure out why. Like I tried everything. It turns out, like I asked around in the Discord later, and it turns out that it happened because. So what I'm doing is like I'm making coke over here, right? And this outputs the coke oven gas at 500 degrees. And I was getting this, and I was putting it into a train, and I'm putting the train, and I'm bringing it over to the hot air. Where the hell is it? Uh, right over here. Bring it over here, and I was going to turn it into not this one. Over here. And we have these ones with like different temperatures and stuff, but it just would not accept the gas. But it turns out because I did not change the recipe, it's not accepting this. So what I have to do to fix this is go to the Coke, flush all of this, change the recipe, then flush all of the trains carrying the stuff, and then it'll start working. But for right now, we just went with like the super brain dead easy setup of um, just bring in bricks and make hot air. Done. like if you have to convert current stuff, this is just the way to go for. God, yeah, I'm going to have to like void like 200,000 like coke gas, which is just painful. Very, very painful. Man, we might need to make some more solder actually because we're using so much. Let's actually stop our bot production for now. Because we have 1871 of these things. So let's stop you. And let's stop you. And you. Yeah, I might have to make a solder block. I don't think we have enough like robot ports for all of these guys to hang out in. Well, at least we're making that again, so we can make. Yep, we're making some rails again. It's going to be slow for a while. So let's grab some more power poles. So we might have to go and do something else while we wait. Yeah, I still have to. Oh yeah, like that doesn't surprise me at all. Like I still have to think about how do I want to transfer this into just a pure, into only this, right? Like the best way would probably be to make it over here, since this lines up with these two stations. So all the outputs over here into boxes, and then have like my entire massive factory over here for my buildings, and then everything that's left gets turned into like the old science or something. God, just look at this. Like having to remove all of this is going to be so horrible. But we're going to have to do it. But I might actually put that off until we get some more, until we get blue science going, because I've been like just doing what do you call it? Like maintenance around the base basically for so long now. Like I feel like we should be progressing at this point, right? Like we've been stuck at red and green for so long. I want to get some. I want to get some science. Oh God, yes. Like I want to get some science going, and then when the science is going, we can start messing around with that stuff, right? All right, time to play some more power poles. Oh man, those belts. That was a nightmare, especially early on. Yeah, plus it'll be good for me just to like have something to aim for again, right? Instead of just putting out little fires everywhere. So do you have any idea of what I could do to speed this up? Because going by train might work, but we'd have to drive manually, and that's just so scary. Like going by car is not an option, I feel. Like there's so much room for mistakes when I do that. Oh man, that's yeah, but that means that we have to make a massive like concrete or stone factory first. I feel like by the time we get that done, we could have done most of the power pole placements. Uh, like, but because at what point can we could check, because when do we get the what do you call those? So we got modular. Yes. When do you get the exoskeleton? Oh God, that's production science. Okay, never mind. Yeah, I was hoping I could could like get a way to increase my move speed. Be like, okay, like if I do blue science, then we'll do the power poles. Um, but no, that's blue and purple. Nope. Or well, production because it's not purple in this, right? You still have. I mean, you can still stream after work. Like that's what I do. Like I have work during the week or during the day, and then I get home, I eat, and then I stream, and that works fine. This gives us a good way to fix all of our stupid real problems over here. Like all of that stuff, right? Yep, let's go and stand still in the middle of a intersection. Let's go to the right. Oh, okay, so you're gonna have to go back. Ah, that's too bad. Man, our early signaling was so bad. Ah, yeah. So basically, all you can do is just watch. Okay, like, can you play at least? Like, is your laptop at least powerful enough to play? Okay, okay. I mean, that's good at least, right? Because man, otherwise that would be pretty boring. Oh, almost forgot this. Oh, yeah, that might be rough. That might be rough. I mean, at least this game is like super optimized, right? So yeah, you gotta be happy that like Factorio runs on just about anything. Like you might not be able to get to like mega based or like super advanced modded bases like super deeply, but at least you can play still. It's more than you can say about most games. Oh, we missed some power poles there. God, there's no rhyme or reason to the way I'm doing this. By the way, I'm just randomly walking around placing power poles. Alright, so if we connect all of this, that'll be nice. Oh, stupid double signals. Yeah, I feel like the moment you start hitting like green science or maybe blue, it's gonna get into a problem. Like, it depends on the scale. How like if you keep your build small or like try to keep it small, you might be able to get a decent bit out of it. But I don't know. It's been a while since I've been on a like not so powerful machine. Like the PC I'm on now is pretty decent. It's not top of the line, but it's good enough for almost anything. Yeah, bot base is probably a good idea. But even then, you've seen stuff like oh Jesus Christ, what's going on with these? Just replace this. That's easier. So if you're looking at like something like the base from the D-Gray community server, right? Like that thing is having some performance issues at the moment. I mean, they're at the very end of the game though, but yeah, it's just because you need so many different buildings that yeah. Oh damn, we can't place the power poles here. That's sadness. And let's go all the way down first. Have a bit of a detour. But this, like, I'll probably be doing this for just a bit and then I'll do something slightly more interesting. I just want to get some of this out of the way, right? Like, if we do a bit of this every day, um, then we'll get there. And this is good for me at the moment because, man, my brain is fried after work today. So I don't really want to think at the moment. Okay, nice. So this is done all the way down here. We want one more block over here. But there's water in the way. So let's go to the left, I guess. I'm gonna be curious to see like how many power poles we've placed, just to give us an idea of how many more we're gonna need. Maybe I shouldn't look at that because that might be super depressing. Because it'll show me how many more hours of this we're gonna need. Just to place all these stupid power poles. So don't be like me, get your power poles nice and early. That's a fault that I've been doing in many games where I try to scale up too quickly without having the infrastructure to deal with it. Like if I'd set up some basic rail production, then did niobium, um, and then went for this, it would have been so much better, right? But hey, I went for the circuit stuff first because we messed that up, and I did that together with the rail base, which was a big mistake. I mean, so many things that could have just been done so much more efficiently. Like my biggest mistake was just not having room for enough circuit production, uh, like apart from the bit needed for the green science. If I'd made like slightly more, then Because right now, every single bit of niobium plate is going into the power poles. Until we get these power poles done, I'm not making any niobium pipe because I don't really need to. Like, they're nice, but like these power poles are kind of a must for our base. So once we get the power pole situation sorted out, I'll set up some niobium pipe and some other stuff. Like the hydrocyclone. We could chase some smelting recipes too. That'll be nice. But until then, nope. Everything goes into the power poles. Every last plate. Oh, this is starting to look like this is starting to look nice though. Like ignore all the like power poles inside. Where the hell are we? Oh, we're over here. Okay. Oh man. Even this is exhausting. Just walking around because you're not really doing anything, right? So it's hmm. There we go. Those are connected. Okay, let's finish up this row, and then we'll go and lay down some blocks over there. We still have a decent amount on us. I think if we go through all of them, we'll probably have placed down like 2,000 or something. Oh shit, we forgot this one. Oh, damn it. We did, yeah, we picked up our traveling train, right? Like it's not stuck somewhere on the in the rail grid. I'm pretty sure I picked it up, but ooh, I mean that sounds pretty good, but like I wouldn't want to do that before I finish the actual mod pack itself. Okay, let's just see if this is any faster than what we were doing. Oh, well, not over here, because we cannot pass. Oh, maybe these are done now. Nope, they're still not done. Damn it. You know what? I just want to pull this out, just so we can... Screw it. Screw it all. Uh, let's kill all of you. Oh, this might need some power. There. God, this is such a power pole mess. I'll just redo this. Oh, stupid power pole. Okay, this is powered, right? It is. So we just have to do this. This has steam, so we can just do this. Still flowing, still going. Alright. Yeah, this was all like... We should never have made it like that, but eh. It should... Oh wait, what? How is there still steam flowing here? Oh, it just had some steam. Okay, let's just do this super ugly thing. I just want to get this done so we can get this out of the way. Wait. Why are these not connected? One of these is wrong. Huh. What? What happened here? Oh, they're all off. Oh, that's horrible. Yeah, this was one of the blocks where I remember where we made some mistakes. Yeah, so now they're connected. There we go. Wasn't that bad. It was just like the top power poles being off. We deleted some belts. Ah, that's kind of annoying. Whatever. As soon as this is done, that bell gets deleted anyway, so that's fine. Right. Um, down there. Why can't... I wish you could see the power poles from in here. I understand why I can't, because who the hell needs to see their power poles when they're in there? Oh, wait, what? Oh, we still had it. Oh, we still had our old temporary station. Huh? Why are these... Is this the same problem again? It seems like it. There we go. That's better. Oh, we just need this one. So that's over here, right? Yeah. Just piss off with your stupid waiting time. Alright. Turn off the bots. And let's go and grab some landfill. And then some more rails, and then hopefully we can fill in some blocks over there. And then we'll do like one of these tiny projects in, hopefully. Like maybe this. Or maybe these actually. These would be kind of nice. Just get that dumb stuff out of the way. What the hell was it again? It had a shortcut, but I already forgot it. Oh wait, I should get rails first, landfill second. Because I'm pretty sure I won't have much rail to be going on. So do any of... Oh, so there's another hot air thing that's not working anymore. Like we had so many random ones, just like, oh, I need a bit of thing over here. Oh, here's some hot air. There you go. Rails. It's going again. Oh, we're out of signals actually. Yeah, I mean, I should have prepared for this better though, because I knew it was coming. So I totally should have just made my stations like ready beforehand by having uh, train stops for the hot air, instead of what I had to do right now, where I had to fix each and every one of my smelting stations one by one. Yeah, the deeper in you are, the harder it gets to update. At least one good thing about this thing now is, like, if you make everything modular, um, it gets easier to fix that stuff, right? Like, if I had this hot air setup done from the start, I could have just changed my hot air production and bam, done. Like, no more issues. Like, that would have been so nice. Okay, go and do this while I go and landfill. Thank you. But I saw them, like, talking about maybe nerfing the fuel value of biomass last night. So, so that would be an interesting change. That would ruin a lot of my base if that was going to go through. Because I have so many like boilers and things that are just dependent on. Yeah, like my entire power setup would be ruined. So if that change was going to be a thing, I would probably um not update, change every single thing, and then do the update, right? So just overproduce as if I had a new recipe, and then change or something. I probably should have done that with the hot air too. Just made everything modular, and then actually apply the patch. But whatever. We did it this way. We'll know for next time. Oh, missing one power pole. Why are we missing one? Oh, is there like... Oh, there's water over here. Of course. Where's our stupid train? Where is our train? Get over here, please. Huh, so we never made any rail blocks over here. So we need to do all of these. At least this one's almost doable. Hmm. Oh shit, oh no, we didn't, oh, we forgot to disable the bots. Oh, well, um, at least we're landfilling because The bots will not be here for another few minutes. Oh, this sucks. Yes, I know I have to go back down, but I need to go over here because otherwise we can't. Oh, wow, you guys got back quickly. Okay, and the power poles want to be right here. Oh, please just be enough. Please be enough. Please be enough. Come on. There we go. Okay, we don't have enough for this, 100%. Guess we'll go back for that one, and then we'll probably do something that feels slightly more productive. Just slightly. Okay, let's go and grab some more landfill. Okay, so this is basically, we did this, and we did some over here. So I'm kind of interested. How many did we place? Where are they? Does it not count if you don't place them yourself? Oh man, it doesn't count if you don't do it yourself. That sucks. Damn it. That'd be such a cool stat, right? Yeah, I want to see how many I placed. But it doesn't count bots. I mean, at least at this point I will have done that, like what's that achievement thing called? Where is it? Wait, really? That's tiny. Yeah, like I just want to see like, okay, how many power balls did I place? And oh nope, it's only showing me the manual ones. Okay, let's just fill this in since we're here and we have landfill. So yeah, these are our top producers. It's still just pure like ores and stuff. Water, 2 billion, of course. A lot of steam though. Okay, we still have some landfill left, so what should we fill in? Oh, we need to place some more power balls. Oh, whoops, whoops, whoops. Where's my train? It's right here. Let's be nice and dangerous and drive manually. Yep, instant, instant problem. So, here's a fun question. What are we going to do with our tens of thousands of small power poles? What's all of this stuff, actually? Oh, it's our hot air production. Wait, why is this not getting anything? Did we never turn on one of them? Wait, can you still do that? I thought they disabled that. Oh, we missed a pipe here. No, that's just the output pipe. What did we mess up over here? has water, right? Yeah. Um, hmm. Yeah, it's not getting any heavy oil. Because it should be getting heavy oil from this. Oh wait, is it missing a... Uh-huh. So this is not producing any. Why is this not producing? Because it's not getting crude oil. Okay. Why is this not getting crude oil? Because this is not connected to the rest of the thing. Okay. Yep, that's there you go. That should fix it. Yep, there you go. I mean, at least we were not using like anywhere near the max of our heavy oil, I think. Look at that. That's like two extra oil trays just waiting to dump the oil in here, and we've got 100k heavy oil, so we're pretty good on the oil, I think. Okay, where can we use this landfill? What's a good spot? Let's just fill in this one. Let's walk up there, fill in whatever we can, and then we'll go and move some of the old production stuff to be aligned with the grid. This must be the most boring stream I've done. Just like mostly placing power poles, land filling, and making real grids. But hey, I'm not doing anything off stream. Every single thing is getting streamed, even the boring bits. I might actually use a command to kill all of the trees around the base because it's getting kind of annoying. Like at least in vanilla, if you have biters, they at least serve a purpose, as in they absorb some pollution. But like here, they're just constantly in the way. It's just such a waste of time and a waste of inventory and ugh. Oh man. Like, I've been playing a lot without biters, but man, I do feel like I'm missing out on part of the game because you're never using the military stuff, right? Like in Pi, it doesn't really matter that much, but how the hell did the thing end up here? Oh, this was like some temporary thing. But like I've done plenty of like vanilla bases where at a certain point I just kill all the biters. It's like okay, yep, I launched a few rockets. Now it's just a hassle to deal with you guys. So goodbye. So I'm very happy that I'm done with every single one of the Factorio achievements. So I can use console commands and whatever. I don't care. I've got all the achievements anyway. Yeah, like vanilla ones are just like unless you're doing Death World, they're just like a nuisance at best. Oh, here's some reels that we never finished up there. Guess we ran out of reels when we were building this. Well, we've got some on us, so let's finish this off. And let's watch our bots do their thing. Wait, did this blueprint just not get pasted properly? Huh. I wonder what happened when we did this. Oh, it's gonna be so cathartic to like finally remove all of this horrible, horrible power pole stuff. It's so bad. Guess we never made this block either. Oh, we can't go through here. Okay, okay, okay. Oh god, please. Please don't. Just stop. Okay, we can just do this from here. Okay, so this, yeah, so we would want to move this down if we want to align that with the grid. So that would be another task. Let's see, move org power to fit in grid. Let's just go back, because we can just keep doing this like forever. So let's go back, dump some stuff, and then we'll move some stuff around the base. Like we'll move this one in here, so we can finally have a proper line here. I kind of want to get rid of like so much stuff around here too. The hell is this? I wonder how much random wood we've got stored in our chests. Must be quite a bit. Let's see. 155,000. Well, that'll do it, yeah. Okay. Got some room. Let's turn this off and turn this back on. So, we can start moving these things. Is there anything that's just nice and quick? I guess the power stuff. Just moving that is nice and quick. I will make a save though before we do that, just to be sure. Let's see, is this thing? Yep. So I'll probably move those things and I'll probably call it a night. Maybe I'll do some land filling after. Who knows? So this entire thing. Let's save. So what's this power used for? Nothing, right? No, there's nothing. There's a few. Oh, it's just the inserters in here that's getting used, and one radar. Ah, yes. Let's. Okay. Let's do that for the rest of the stream. Let's just set up blue science. that's a, yep. That's a great idea. But what is this? This goes nowhere. This is kind of painful. And let's stamp you down here. How is there a rail signal in the way? Why is there a rail signal right there? What the hell? That's like the most random rail signal ever. I really want to get started on circuits too. Like, I know you're joking, but man, I really want to get started on that stuff. I know I don't even need this power anymore, but I don't know, it just feels bad not having it. Just in case, right? Oh, Jesus Christ, what's happening here? There we go. What? Oh god, no. Did I misplace? Oh, I think we misplaced. Oh, Jesus, no. Uh. Oh, please, no. I just hitting undo, but holy shit. Is it all of this? Okay, I'm just gonna load. Screw it. I'm not gonna fix that. Man, I still haven't really looked into how hard it is. So I'm still unsure, but man, just thinking about how long it took to get like circuit ones like done properly, it's gonna be a while, isn't it? God, having to do circuit once, oh god, that took like circuit ones aren't super hard. It's just like there's a lot to do, right? Like once you've done them, it's not. It's just a matter of oh god, I need to set up all of this and this and this and this, and I need to upgrade all of the production and man. Yeah, I'm going to imagine there's going to be like 2 weeks of streaming probably, maybe even more. I don't know. I find it hard to judge. Well, I mean, I'm making plenty of circuit ones, so that's not the actual issue. Okay, so this is correct, right? Okay, this time we didn't mess up the rails. So let's hook this up to some power. And let's hook it up back to some water. Look at these poor little things here. Oh wait. Oh shit. Shit. Nope. We do not want this connected to the rest of the grid. This specifically is our backup power, right? This is the whatever we need to kickstart some other things if things start running bad. Somewhere over here, I think. And then we've got this one. I need to check if these are actually still used because I don't think they are. Yeah, like for what I remember, I need like 1 circuit per second for the amount of red circuits I was going to need for blue science. But I want to overbuild on those circuits, right? Because I want to be able to make Mark II buildings and something. So I have no clue like how much I'm going to go for. Okay, so we moved the power. It's in the grid now. Yay. We did this thing. I'm going to go and follow these pipes. I'm going to check if we're using them for anything. So this one just stops. Well, that's good. At least this one can go. Oh yeah, so it's like a 1:5 ratio. That's good because we're making 5 like simple circuits per second. So nice. So what's this? There's nothing in here. Let me guess, it's hot air. What is this pipe? What the hell are you? Oh, it's tailings. I wish it showed me. That's sad, right? That it doesn't show me that there's supposed to be tailings in here. I really miss the thing that they did before they changed that uh with the last patch with the oh, Jesus Christ. With the fluid dynamics. So what's this tar used for? Is it used for anything? Goes up here, goes up here. I really want to rip it out because it's just so in the way. Goes all the way over here. This is so stupid. If this is getting used, then we're 100% going to get this like from our bus because we have a. Yep. Okay, we're going to just pipe this in from the bus because this is just dumb. Wait, maybe this is already piping it in from the bus and we can already fix it. I think I did this already. Just making sure. Oh, wait, what? Why is this going here? Oh, it's just going like here? This is like a wild goose chase. Look at all this stupid fucking piping. Goes in here, goes in here. Yep. Okay, nice. We can dump all of that other pipe. That's great. This is not going anywhere. Okay. I wonder what this was. Well, we'll never know. Oh wait, this was the tailings thing. I think. Yeah. Okay, well, whatever. I think we're good. So all of this can all go. Right? Where's this going? Oh, wait, we still need this one. Oh, whoops, whoops, whoops. It's just the one going up that we don't need anymore. Oh, and even this one's still used. Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, this is from this tiny thing. Like, that's not even worth it. Whatever. We can train that in if we need it. Feels good to clean up this stuff. Slightly annoying work, but it just leaves the base looking slightly cleaner. Okay. Is this actually getting used? What's this going for? Goes in here. Oh, we're actually using it in the glass. Wow. And we're using it over here for the crystal, for this, for the rubber. Okay, yep, that's fine. It's not pretty, but whatever. We'll rip that out at some point. Um, let's see if we can still do this. That would be a nice thing to finish on. So this is no, that's all for this thing. So why was this an issue? Oh, right, because we kind of want to. I don't feel like we shouldn't mess with this actually. Wait, I think it would totally fit. Like if we run the rails, let's actually look. Please just work with me, blueprint. Yeah, this would totally fit. Why the hell would I not do this? Like we would have to do some belt work. Yeah, but I think we can do this. Okay, let's leave that for next time actually. I'm gonna save. I don't think there's anything left here that I just want to do real quick. You know what? Since we've been talking about like circuits and stuff, let's actually look at what we would need to make. Should we look at blue or should we look at pi signs? Okay. I can. You know what? I'm just gonna look at the circuits. Circuits. We've got these. What are they used in? A lot of buildings, right? But does pi science also use these? Pi. I should just look for science. Oh, we can actually do military science too. So pi science. That's all the other stuff. These we know, these we know, these we know. It's one of these two. This might be one that requires. Oh, they require the substrates. Okay. Okay, so they don't require the actual circuits, but they require the substrates, which is the hardest part of the things. But looking at this, like we have nickel, like we know how to make all of these. We know how these or these. This is going to be interesting. Okay, so we're going to need specific substrates for the neuroprocessors. And for blues, oh wait, you need red science for blue? Oh. Or is that a different recipe? Oh, this is a different recipe. Oh, this is like the fat brain stuff that people are talking about. So this is the real one, right? This is the actual recipe. So it's 2 circuits for every 6. So let's look in here. Let's say we want to make not hidden, please. Yeah, we're not doing fat brains. I think we were doing 0.3 science per second, but we might just have to tone that down. But let's set it to 0.3. So that would only require 0.1 circuits. That's not that many. And if we would also so if we would split this out, and we'd make these, that's 0.02 of these. And if we would add pi science, okay, science, this one, also at 0.3, Alright, we don't even need that much of the printed circuit substrates. Oh wait, this needs, well wait, it does need way more than this one actually. Okay, so we would have to overproduce on these compared to the signs, but I think I want to go with like 1 per second for this. That seems like reasonable, right? Because then we'd have like some extras for our tier 2 buildings and stuff. So we would want unlinked 1. So it's something like this. Looking at all of this stuff, is there a lot that we already know? So these are done. Like this is fine. Oh yeah, for sure, for sure. But like I don't want to overbuild this, uh, because that just takes so much time, right? Microchips, optical fiber. Okay, battery should not be too hard. Like solder's easy. We can make a solder block. And none of the other ones look familiar. So those are all new recipes. And well, batteries we did look into before. So I'd probably start off with some of the easier ones, right? Like solder, batteries. What do we need for these things? Copper. Okay. Nylon, phenolic boards, tin, and etching solutions. Alright. Just gonna go and look. Oh, that's a lot of new things. That's a lot of new things. Oh boy. So which ones? These seem to be giving the most. So you want one of these. Man, I don't really want to go through all of it. I just want to get a general idea of what I'm getting myself into. So you probably want something like this. Wait, how do you get phosphine gas then? What? Huh. Okay. This just doesn't work? What? It's not in here. Okay, we need a different recipe, I guess. Oh, you want this one? Okay. Yeah, that's okay. We're looking at the wrong recipe. You probably want this. Yeah, you probably want this and then turn it into here, and then you get both of them. But you could just do this, I guess. Looks like we're gonna need a lot of sulfuric acid. There's another one. This has ingredients. There's this. Because this requires some of it. And then 40 turns into 20, so it's a negative recipe for this. But I guess if you do this, and then you can use this to get more, right? No, because 50 goes back into 40 or something. Okay, well, we'll look at that deeper once we actually go into the thing. This we know. So what's phenolic board? So fireboard, sodium, and ammonia we all know. Like these we know. So that's fine. So what the hell's bakelite? Zinc, biomass, phenol, and formaldehyde. Okay, we know most of these. How do we get zinc chloride? Oh wait. We get that from zinc and okay, that makes sense. Zinc and hydrogen chloride. Okay. So we know this, we know this. How do we get phenol? I think I've seen that before. I've seen that in this one for the acetone. So you could start using this and make acetone with this thing at that point, I guess. Or this one. I'm not sure what filtration media is. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, yep. That's gonna be fun. If those names are that close. I guess this is the easy one because it's just like straight up a one thing. And this is cellulose. Okay, we know. This we know. This. Okay, oh, that's an easy one. Okay, so this doesn't seem all that hard. This one doesn't seem all that hard. So the phenolic board seems to be a pretty straightforward thing. Like we're going to have to boost some of this production, but that's fine, right? Like we can use our current stuff and just expand it. That's going to be nice because we're already making a lot of these things, so we're just going to have to increase our builds. So that's this one, that's this one, that's this one. This one we're not going into too deeply. Let's look at the nylon parts, which require nylon. Okay, that makes sense. How do we get nylon? Okay, that's a lot of new things. So it's either this or this. This gives me 5 and 6 seconds. This gives me 6 and 10 seconds. So this one's more efficient. It does require way more phenol though. What's blood meals? Oh, this is nothing. What's a blood meal? Fiberboard and blood. Okay. Interesting. I'm pretty sure you get blood from all sorts of like... Yeah. So are there... So this gives 120, 140, 170... Yeah, I think the last time we looked at blood, like the Magmo... Oh, we should not be doing disabled actually, because we don't have those. I think the Magmo blood was the most efficient one. But I'm not sure if we were able to do this. I think some part of this process required something that we could not do yet. And I'm not sure if it was because we didn't have the niobium, or if this already required the red circuits. Because this seems fine. Because this we all know. Wait, why is it picking Mark 4? Please just do Mark 1, thank you. That's not too bad. So I think the problem was the Mukmo pasture, from what I remember. No. Huh. Why did we not want to set up Mukmo? There was a reason for it. Because we can do all of this. So we could totally just do this and then this and the blood food and then this we all know and these we're already making it the other thing. So that's actually not that bad for the nylon. Oh, it was the actual Mukmo themselves. Right. Yeah. Okay, so if you want the actual Mukmo themselves, which was this recipe, yeah. So you need the good alien samples and the fetal serum and artificial, yeah. So if you want that thing, you want to start with the good alien samples, which you're gonna need for pi science anyway. Right, so you might want to start on those things. Whoops. Because that blood recipe is so much better than any of the other ones. Sample. Where is it? Where is the good alien sample? This one. How much does we need actually? I guess if we, like we're gonna need some for the pi science, right? What was it? Wait, did we not set up? I thought we set up the pi science in here too. Did we remove it? Huh? Yeah. What? Where's the pi science block? Hello? Oh wait. Oh, we put it in this thing. Okay. Yep, we messed up. So this was require 0.1. Okay, so let's just be dumb and say we want I don't know, 1. This requires plastic. Okay, poor alien sample we already have. Glassware we know this. Biosamples we know. I don't know about this. Primers no clue. Microfibers and formamide. Okay, so what are these? Okay, we know all of those. So that's not too bad. We can do all of these. That's this one. What about primers? What are primers? More of these. We know these, we know sap, we know this, and we know... And we've looked into these before, we can do that. Okay. Microfibers. It's fiber and sodium hydroxide, and fiber was just fibers with some... what was it again? Yeah, it's just raw fiber. That's whatever. And then we just need this formamide. Okay, we could totally do that too. Okay. So this is actually not that hard. This is actually not that hard. Like, almost all of this is just stuff we already made, but just combining that together. It's going to be a lot of work because we're going to have to move all of the current green science production into our train network. But once we do that, we can actually start stripping stuff from the old base, which is going to be really nice. I'm not really seeing where the silver is coming into. Like you said I needed silver, but I'm not seeing any silver in any of this stuff. Or do you mean later on, like in the chain? Like I know I'm gonna need it for somewhere in like the blue science, but so we would probably start off with doing the good alien samples. Because doing that would set us up pretty well for the for pi science. Because just looking at that, like if I do good alien samples, then we already have the plastics. We have those. We know this. We know this. We know this. Then it's just the neuroprocessors. So what would the neuroprocessors be? Those are the ones that require the substrate, right? Oh, wait, we already put them down here. So yeah, it's this thing. We're going to need nickel. I don't think we did nickel yet. No. And this would start requiring the printed substrates. Yes. Okay. So yeah, I think the process should be um, good alien samples, so we can make magmo. So we can use the magmo for the blood. And I think at that point we're so far in that we might as well. Uh, I'll have to decide at that point if I want to go for pi science first or for the circuits first. It would be nice to have the pi science because having that running while we were setting up the circuits would save us a lot of time with like research and stuff. And I think they open up a lot of like interesting, uh, like better recipes for all of our alien life stuff. So that's something to think about. Right, that's that's all pretty interesting. Should I start on this tomorrow, or should I take like one more day to do some base maintenance? Because once we start on the other stuff, I will not be wanting to do any of this. So we might have to do a few things from this block. No, I think there's a few that require red, green, and pi. Um, yeah, like this stuff. Like there's several alien life recipes that are just red, green, and pi, and most of those are just like better or different animals. There's like a whole, like all of this is just like from here up to here. That's just red, green, and pi. Like the afterwards, it's all blue too. But so I think it would be pretty nice to just get that going. like on our way to the, like it would be a nice in between step on the way to circuits, and then move from the circuits to blue science. I mean, that's my current idea. Like, I would have to go a bit deeper into all of this stuff, right? Because we kind of ignored uh, the hardest thing of it all, like the neuroprocessors. Because a lot of this is new. A lot of this, I mean, some of this we know, some of this is new. Like, how hard is nickel? Oh, you can. Okay, we can just straight up do nickel into furnace and be done with it. If we don't need that much, and we barely need any of it. I'm not sure if we're gonna need more of it though, so we probably want to just set up like just do this one straight away, right? And then set up like a few plays per second, just to make sure that if we're gonna need more of it later, then we're prepared. But yeah, I think the first goal of our new stuff should just be the good alien samples, because it would require us to move a lot of things that we're using in current green into our train network, and that would make it a lot easier to set up actual green science in our train network too, which would let us start moving everything into the train network. And that would be really nice. Because if we do that, then we can dismantle all of this, and this can just be our production facility for our buildings and our rails and stuff. So yeah, I think that's going to be the plan. Um, yeah, so I think this will be the plan, but I think I'm going to take tomorrow still to do some more of this stuff. Like I think I'm going to double copper. We're gonna need way more of it. Like that'll be good. We're gonna look at the glass actually. That'll probably be good. I think these are the ones I want to do tomorrow. Because I still haven't. Let's actually look before we stop. Let's look at glass. Let's make another thing. Because we have molten glass now. Because our current glass might be broken actually. Might be. um, so we can do this now. So let's look at this thing. And we want 15 per second. Because right now we're doing 7.5. Unless it's stopped. It might be stopped actually. Yes, we're gonna use. No, wait. We're not using methanol. We're using heavy oil. Actually, where is it? I always forget which one is the heavy oil. There you are. Default. Okay, we need. Oh, wow, that's a lot of hot air. Holy shit. This is double our current hot air production, actually. Because right now we're making 100 hot air per second. This would be double. Just for glass. Like the other 100 does our copper, our iron, our zinc, our lead, our tin. Oh my god. That's expensive. Alright, but let's keep going. We'll do the pure sand. Do the powered quartz. From the crushed quartz. From the quartz. Okay. Then we need the pure sand. We can make that from sand. Matrix solver. Yeah, we might want to. I mean, now that I know what the problem is, I could just set up the other hot air recipe, right? Not the one using the bricks. So we've got this, and we want sand, and that sand we're going to use. What was it? This one, this one, this one. Oh wait, we should actually make. We want to turn you into gravel. Hello? Why are you not working? Why aren't you working? This is strange. What about this? This would work. Okay, so right now it's thinking I want all of this. So I want the sand recipe. Oh no, I want the normal sand recipe, which is this. No. Please, Helmut. Just hello? Hello? I want this one first, and then I want this. This shouldn't be that hard, right? Like we've done this before. Let's actually fully build this out. That's a lot of water actually. Okay, so we've got all of this. That's fine. But we kind of want to use this stuff. So let's actually let's just set up a separate recipe, I guess. Gravel. Where are you? No, even like this, it's not using it. That's weird. Okay, so it's 2.15 stone in. All right, we'll just do this. Christ. I mean, I guess at this point, like with this stuff, we're just gonna do this, and we'll give this priority over the sand we're making. So we don't even have to build that. Like this is tiny enough. It's just one jaw crusher, right? So we don't have to build this one out. So it's just going to be this thing. Only problem will be the hot air. So this would require us to do like the better hot air thing. So this is the one we're using right now, which is just like we're throwing in 10 bricks per second to make 100. I don't want to double this because that would be so much stone. It would be doable. Like we've got plenty of stone, but that just feels wrong, right? Like we should be using this one. But this is quite the recipe, as you can see. Because the problem with this recipe is the coke. Like if I'm not using all of the coke, like to get coke oven gas, we need to make coke. And if we're not using the coke, then we won't get enough coke oven gas to do this entire thing. But I think if we set this up, we would have enough, right? Because we have the 100 from here and the 100 we're already making. We could even double this, I guess, but that would require us to. Oh, it's not even that much coke. I'm realizing now. Oh right, because we're like half of the coke oven gas right now we're bringing in from the coke production here. But Helmut does not like this recipe at all because it doesn't seem to understand the difference between the temperatures in these hot air recipes. So that's gonna be very interesting. Like I might have to try the yet another factorial calculator thing just for this. Maybe that one will work better. I don't know. Because trying to do this yourself is going to be a big ass big pain. So, all right, but that's some good stuff to look forward to for tomorrow. I think that's going to be it for today. Bit of a non-productive stream. So, what did we do today? We made a whole lot of rail blocks over here, over here, over here. We filled in a bunch of water, and most importantly, we started placing our power poles. This part is already looking quite nicely. If we're ignoring like the power lines inside of the grid. We actually did a decent amount. Like looking at this, we might be like a third way done with the power pole. So that's good. Like I've tried it once and I did not understand it. Like I must be doing something wrong because everyone seems to love that thing. I looked at it and I was like, I have no clue what's going on in this thing. So I'll have to give it another look. Yeah, so thanks for watching. Sorry for the kind of boring stream, but I know I had to get the stuff out of the way, right? Um, well, let's send all of us over to someone else. See if there's someone around. I think there's like 4 or 5 people streaming Pi tonight. It's kind of crazy. There's one. Oh wait, did they all stop? When I looked earlier, I think like D-Gray was streaming and Ingesera was streaming. I guess they stopped. Okay. Oh wait, Ingesera is still streaming. Okay, let's send it over to him. He's been sending people over here every single day. Let's go and check out what he's doing. So thanks for watching again, and I'll see you next time. Good night.
But I understand you mostly when you speak.